A very good afternoon to one and all as we welcome you here to the St. Mary's College ground for what is essentially a final. It's a final in the sense that the winner stays in the Premier Division of the Secondary Schools Football League for 2023. The loser gets demoted. It's as simple as that. A win and you stay up. And it's East Mucurapo against St. Augustine. Of course, East Mucurapo in the traditional maroon and white, and St. Augustine, the Green Machine, as they have been affectionately called over the years, in their green and white outfit as well. These two teams know each other very well over the years. They've had some amazing battles, and this is expected to be another one for a lot more than might have been on the table previously. Mucurapo just had 2 wins for their season, a big disappointment for them, and they would finish 7th in Group B of the Secondary Schools Premier Division for this year. St. Augustine, on the other hand, actually, based on their results, they didn't win a game in the 7 outings this year. They didn't draw a game. They lost all 7. They scored 8 goals, conceded 41, and essentially they had a goal differential of minus 33 when it was all said and done. East Mucurapo, they also had a tough year, and they ended up with a minus 6 goal differential. But they scored 11 and conceded 17. They won 2 games, lost 5 in the process for their 6 points. And now, St. Augustine, a lot of people might be wondering why is St. Augustine actually playing in this game and still in with a chance of staying up in the Premier Division. That's because Carpichaima East, who finished in 7th position, actually had an ineligible player play for them, and as a result they have been demoted. They've been pushed down to the bottom of the standings, so they're the team demoted together with Moruga. So the Group A team that got demoted would be Carpichaima East. Moruga would be the Group B team that went down back to the Championship Division, and the 2 number 7s are playing for a chance to stay up in the Premier Division come next year. So hence the reason why we have this game here at this time. The referee for today, of course, Timothy Derry, with assistants Adrian Coilas and Stephen Jones on the flank. So I think we're pretty much set for this encounter. Remember, it's a winner-take-all affair with a place in the Premier Division for 2023.
Right.
The ones, well, that is the prize on offer for these 2 teams here. So they obviously have an opportunity to really make their season, so to speak, or salvage their season in a lot of ways, regroup and come again next year stronger than ever. The players are out on the field. The referees, assistants are just checking to make sure that everything is A-OK, and we should be on our way pretty soon in this one. So I think the referee just waiting for his other assistant. He's still fixing the net, trying to make sure that everything is A-OK, together with the president of the Secondary Schools Football League, doing their due diligence to make sure that everything is in place and the nets are secured so that nothing untoward will come out and cause some problems for the officials. So it's better to spend a little time making sure that everything is A-OK. And there is the whistle to send us on our way in this encounter, with Mucurapo in the maroon trying to take control of proceedings. And that's a lovely ball, and they're on the way now. An opportunity here to get into the area quickly on the left foot. He's still going. A chance for a shot. It's blocked, and it's going to be kicked out and it will go out for a throw-in to Mucurapo. So a great opening salvo from them. Unfortunately, they just couldn't get it on target. The ball thrown in quickly, but played away. Omari King trying to get involved there. So the ball is changing hands. It's gone out. It's going to be St. Augustine's ball now. And early days yet, so a good opening from Mucurapo as they try to press high up the pitch and hoping to make sense. Malik Jarvis, who started the season very well, I'm sure will want to end it on a high this year. In this game, more particularly, as they're trying to turn and twist his way to the captain, Shadia Tiba. Not able to keep his balance. So what a season this has been for St. Augustine, and now they're trying to end it on a high, something that they couldn't do all season long, which was get themselves a victory. But a win here will certainly make everything better. That's a lovely ball down the left hand side. They come. Can they get the cross in? Lovely ball played inside, ball on the chest, but easily handled by the goalkeeper. Unfortunately, Jamal Cooper couldn't control the chested ball, and we have a player down over on the far side, and I think that's why the referee stopped proceedings. And it's very early in the day, but a lot of these players may not have been playing much football. A lot of them had exams, so their focus might have been elsewhere, and it's just such a pity that early in the game, not even 2 minutes in, we have a player down on the field and probably feeling the effects of a knock that he received earlier. So both teams signaling their intent. A lovely build-up going down the left-hand side from St. Augustine, resulted in a ball in the middle. A lovely ball played into the middle, but the chest down wasn't a good one by Cooper, and it ended up going safely into the arms of the goalkeeper. So they'll still be paying attention here, so we'll see whether he'll be able to continue. That is the big question at the moment. And I think he feels that he's okay. The referee says we will continue, and as he gets further treatment off the field. Mucurapo a little bit lazy here, trying to get this one in. Cooper trying to track it down, but it's eventually cleared away, not very far, and still it's being cleared. So St. Augustine moving the ball quickly from side to side. An opportunity for a shot, not too far over. He didn't take very long to get that one. Jordan Ferdinand getting that shot off quickly, but it just skimmed the bar in the process. Hendrickson now for Mucurapo, trying to turn, but again the ball won back. Now it's in the middle with Luke, and he's trying to get it upfield quickly. The control just not there, but they may get a second bite of the cherry though, Mucurapo. However, it's easily won back, and it's played forward, but not to anyone in particular. They have possession again. Hendrickson, he is looking to play a lovely ball down that left hand side. That's a great ball because it's curling away, and it may actually end up in possession. A lovely ball played inside. The goalkeeper is there, and the defender took most of the sting out of it, Shaquille Brito, but eventually it was picked up by goalkeeper Seeley. No goals yet in this encounter. This is the battle for all the marbles here, and Mucurapo is still trying to build. They're a little bit slow at the moment. That's a tackle that the referee allowed to go on. Luke still has possession, and he's playing the ball down the side. The goalkeeper is out of his goal, and the little stab at goal, it might have taken a deflection, and it's gone behind, so it's going to be a corner kick to Mucurapo. No goals yet. Mucurapo getting a chance here now to get this ball. Naeem Taylor, it looks like, who is going to do the honors. Here is the ball coming in. It's a nice floated one. The header, just a little deflection there by Brito. Might have just kept it out of harm's way. However, trying to turn his man. That's another good ball back inside. A chance here now for the shot. It's bouncing away and not well executed. It may still stay in play. And Mucurapo with another opportunity to send the ball in. And offside is the call. The referee doesn't see the assistant's flag. There's a lovely ball just over the bar. A good shot from distance. That just sails over the bar there, but Zion Harley wasn't too far off on that occasion. So another goal kick to St. Augustine. Mucurapo inching closer and closer, trying to shut them down at the back. Here's the ball played forward. The referee does blow the whistle, so it's going to be a free kick to St. Augustine. As they try to get it out of harm's way, their captain Shaquille Brito is getting ready to do the honors for them. Nice sunny day here at St. Mary's College Ground. A lot of interest in this game. People anxious to see which of these two will stay up and will be playing. Premier has a clumsy little return pass, and this now could cause real problems for them. Trying to turn his man, plays the ball inside and turns away from the pressure. Still has possession, plays it inside. This could be another opportunity here for Mucurapo. They can't take full advantage of it though. And now the ball is being played back, and however, they are able to maintain possession. Now it falls all the way back to Luke, and he too is having a problem with the breeze, and he can't keep it in. The ball is just bouncing away there. Omari King unable to keep it in. So no goals yet. Just about 7.5 minutes gone. That's a great ball, and it's going to be a little test here now for Mucurapo, and coming in and doing very well, turning his man nicely, Luke. But his clearance is not a good one. It gives St. Augustine a chance here, and they're still able to keep possession. Jarvis losing out. Brito still coming forward with it. Lovely ball played forward here now. Hospitalis plays it back to Brito. Brito with a shot, hits the goalkeeper, hits the referee rather, and it was on its way towards the goalkeeper, and the referee, Derry. Trying to get out of the way there, but it hit him. Still, Mucurapo back in possession quickly now. Henry playing it upfield, but a little of a high foot there, and it's going out. Omari Rivers getting the free kick, but here comes Mucurapo, plays a nice little ball inside as a stab. The goalkeeper stops it. In fact, he just stops it with his foot, plays it back into play, and gives Mucurapo another bite at the cherry. Can they keep possession of it now? And now they're trying to build it up. They go from left to right. But St. Augustine really comes looking for problems here now. Another opportunity here for St. Augustine to run at them. Taylor turning, trying to dribble his man, but loses the handle on it. St. Augustine looking to get forward. This is going to be problems here for Mucurapo. Can they keep it up? But that's good work, good recovery work there from King. And they're getting it up into that danger zone. But here is Mucurapo again, still trying to go forward. That's going to be a free kick. He was trying to knife his way past his man, Atiba, and he was brought down in the process. And almost as if to say, only one could pass, not both of y'all. So this is where Mucurapo probably has to be most clinical here now. 9.5, almost 10 minutes into the game. They have a free kick in a dangerous position. And goalkeeper Nigel Lutchman is under the microscope here. Can Ishda Atiba produce something here for his team? He hits it low and hard, but just wide of the upright. It was a good effort, and he just missed it by a foot or two. But it had enough pace on it, and it also had the goalkeeper standing and watching at it go past the upright. Another ball played down. Mucurapo with possession again, trying to build on that right-hand side. They have good numbers up there. Here's another early ball in and cleared away, but Mucurapo still battling for it in the St. Augustine half of the field. Player goes down. The referee says play on. And here's a ball played up. It looked like he was being offside, but he turns and almost nonchalantly, as Zion Harley just sort of turned and kicked when he could easily have really set himself and probably got off a much better shot. So again, it's going to be interesting to see how these players stand up to these harsh conditions. They've been playing in pretty much mud all season long. Today they have a really dry, hard surface at St. Mary's College Ground, and it's going to be interesting to see which of the two teams could better handle the hard conditions. The goalkeeper is allowing it to come onto him, and he'll wait. Lutchman again, he's setting it upfield, but it takes it's not very well cleared, and it goes behind. It goes out for a throw into Mucurapo. No goals so far in this encounter. The battle for a place in the Premier Division next season, and so everything is at stake here. And this time the ball does go over the line, not well controlled. So St. Augustine now will get a chance to restart proceedings here. Ball thrown down, and getting there first was Hendrickson for Mucurapo. There again showing that they can get the ball out quickly, but St. Augustine also showing good fight, especially in the danger zone. Here's Brito. Lovely ball played forward. Chance here to get to the ball, trying to win it back quickly there. Henry battling hard, still battling for it. Henry doing his bit here and not able to get it past. He's been attacked by both men there, and in the end, after all of that, Ferdinand wins a throw-in for St. Augustine deep in the Mucurapo half. Ball thrown in, and a little bit of carelessness on defense, but the goalkeeper is able to come and claim it quickly. I thought he was going to release it, but he kind of waited, and now he's trying to get it upfield, trying to get it over to that right-hand side. He does well, and now they get a lot of ball played forward. This could be another opportunity for Mucurapo. Ball played across, too strong, and he had people running at that back post, but he wasn't able to find either of the two runners over there, and a good opportunity goes begging. Harley was among those players lurking there, as was Malik Jarvis for Mucurapo. 13 and a half, almost 14 minutes gone. It's still goalless between Mucurapo and St. Augustine. Taking his time there to win the ball back quickly now. Michael Luke, he plays the ball forward to his captain Atiba. Down the right hand side they come looking for Mu. Atiba keeps going, turns away from the pressure, and gets it back here now. Here's an early ball played up the field by King. Goalkeeper is there, and he comes and takes it, and he might have hurt his own teammate in the process because he was climbing over the goal. At the moment there. So Nigel Lutchman, or rather Tyrese Seeley I should say, was the one climbing there and fell on his own teammate, and now it looks like Shamaki Wills is the one struggling here at the moment, getting some treatment. And if there's one thing you always learn when goalkeepers call, you just get out of the way. Don't even stay anywhere near them, because they have license to just wipe off anything and anyone in their way, and most times they do. And as I'm sure Wills could attest to now, he is in some discomfort as a result of his own goalkeeper, who did well to come and claim the ball, and but took his man out in the process. So now Mucurapo find themselves at the side of the field trying to get some refreshments and probably some instructions, and now they have to now adjust quickly. This ball played down towards Cooper. Both men go down and Cooper gets up, and the referee says it's going to be a free kick as Jamal Cooper. And now we have another player going down, so they really having a tough time here. Michael Luke is the man on this occasion to be feeling the heat here, and it was a little bit of a collision. Both men were trying to get some quick movement towards the ball, and then they just seemed to, there was like a coming together, and they both went down, but Cooper was able to get up quickly. But even now Cooper is also receiving a little bit of treatment from his teammates. He might be suffering from a little bit of cramp there. So he is back up on his feet now. So it's been a bit of a stop-start kind of game here, where the players are trying, but like I said, these are sort of new conditions to them, and they've really been having a tough season in terms of the conditions under which they've been playing, and now they're getting this opportunity here today. Ball played quickly. Mucurapo still going on that right hand side. Here is King playing it further forward. Now the captain trying to get it into the advanced position at Tiba, and it's not able to keep this one in, and the ball goes out for another throw in. So it's been it's not the most comfortable of starts, and now it's another good ball played forward here. Mucurapo on the move. There's a lovely ball played back inside. This is good football from Harley, and trying his bit here to shield it, but you could just see him turning, twisting, getting the cross in early, but the defense was there waiting. So good defensive alignment there from St. Augustine to quell that attack on this occasion. Here's a throw taken quickly, and again Atiba is over there trying his best here to get his team going. A chance for them to keep the ball and play some movement, get some movement forward. Yeah, they quickly get it down now, and Piper has it, looking to go down their right hand side, and the ball is thrown in quickly now. It's a battle for it, and still trying there. That's the man Luke, who was off the field just now with the injury, and was back on his feet now, battling away. But he can't keep it in. It's gone out for another throw into St. Augustine, deep in Mucurapo's half. If they have a long throw, this could be an interesting development. Here's the ball thrown in, not bad. A little bit of push in there, but the referee allows play to continue. And ball played away now. Here's Henry again playing this ball upfield, and this now Brito is after it, or rather the Atiba is after it. He is confronted and plays a nice little ball infield. Mucurapo still trying to keep possession and playing it across to the right hand side. Still they go down that right hand side. Can he get a shot in? He does. It's blocked. Now he gets it back, and they're still trying to knife their way forward down that right hand side. Now he was in an offside position. Now he did the smart thing initially. He kind of just stood there, didn't want to play the ball, but then it sort of bounced away from his teammate, and he just probably, as they say, try a thing and see if he could get away with it. But the referee's assistant was right there and pulled him up for it. So Taylor will try again. The ball back inside, dribbling his way forward. And now another chance here for them to build something. This is good football from St. Augustine. They're still trying to come forward here, but the ball again is just taken away. And it's a little bit of a back and forth they're going, and that is going to be an infringement. Never really intended to play the ball. And the ball, another turnover. The ball is handed back to St. Augustine. Trying there was Jaden Peer, but not able to really get his body into position to challenge for the ball. So opportunities here now. Almost everybody is being marked up. The ball is played in and headed away. That's good football. Now it's a bit of a foot race here. Now can Harley get there? He does. Can he keep it under control though? He just over pushes it and then is really tackled. A strong tackle, and he loses out. But St. Augustine still pushing forward now. Coming down their left hand side. Ball is played back short, but nobody is there. And an opportunity now for Atiba to play down that right hand side where he has Naeem Taylor running away down that right hand. Taylor is taking his time, not quite sure why, but he now seems to want to move, and it's a good tackle. He just seems to be waiting on the defender to get back into position rather than take the ball and attack him at full speed. But in the end, it was well defended. However, a Mucurapo corner ensues. And they have just a sprinkling of players around the area. Only just one man, maybe two men inside the area. Now they're trying to get in there. Here is the kick, a deep one. And it's just stabbed back across in front of the goal. But again, Mucurapo flirting here, and St. Augustine really not able to get the ball away easily. The goalkeeper is going to come. That's good work on the part there of Lachman. And Mucurapo doing well on defense as they get the ball up. And Taylor again is off to the races. Plays a nice early ball in, and it's well defended. St. Augustine doing well as they try to bring the ball out of harm's way now. Gravesande, and a chance here now for them to really get something. Turning, twisting again, and not able to really get the handle on it is Jordan Ferdinand, and the ball is played up. Mucurapo again, a chance here to turn. Can he get the shot off? He cannot, and it's well defended also by Omari King. And but again, St. Augustine just getting into the danger zone, but not able to really take advantage. Govande, he's on his way again. Can he get the cross in? He goes down, and it's going to be a free kick. He probably didn't even need to challenge him on that occasion, Omari King. You could just see Gravesande waiting for the contact, and as soon as he felt the tackle, he went down. So still no goals in this encounter. This is for all the marbles. This is for place in the Premier Division next year. So a good opportunity for St. Augustine now to really put some pressure on Mucurapo. A three-man wall being set up here now by Mucurapo. And St. Augustine with about three players just lurking at the edge of the area. A chance here now for them to get the ball inside. Hit, but it's over the bar. It just hits against the bar, and eventually it is taken away. It should have gone over. Yes, it did. It went over the line, so it's going to be a corner kick to St. Augustine, but it was a lovely free kick. The goalkeeper sort of pinned it against the bar. He was probably trying to save it when he probably would have been better advised to push it. He just seemed to want to try to catch it, and the ball hit his hand and then hit the bar, and luckily it was eventually taken over the line, but not out of the woods yet. Mucurapo, St. Augustine pressing here, looking for the go-ahead goal. There's another one curled inside, but headed away. That's a good header from Harley, who's come all the way back on defense. and Atiba goes down, and that is going to be a free kick there. Gravesande is probably going to get booked. No, the referee says no, but I think they're going to give them a water break. Here, 25 minutes, almost 26 minutes going. It's hot, it's humid, and it's tough conditions for these youngsters, many of whom, as we all know, may not have been playing much football as of late. Their seasons ended with their intercal exits not too long, or some time ago, I should say. And so most of them would have been focusing on other matters. So football may not have been part of their daily routines as they focus on their exams. And only lately have they really started, because the actual date for this game wasn't confirmed. So they still weren't sure when exactly they were going to get the opportunity to play it. Once again, originally, based on how the standings went, it was St. Augustine and Moruga would have been the two teams demoted automatically. But because of the infringement on the part of Karapi Chima in Group A, St. Augustine then ended up in 7th position, and Karapi Chima are the ones going down. And so here we are, St. Augustine, despite not winning a game all season long, get a chance here now to maybe stay up in the Premier Division if they can get a win here today. And so far, so good for them. They've shown some good enterprise in front of goal. They just haven't been able to finish off what they started. And but you could just see some of the players struggling in the heat right now, because it's a new ball game for them, especially since they've gotten so used to playing under heavy, wet conditions. So now to come here and scorching hot sun at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, it's going to take some adjusting, and it might also sap a lot of energy as well. So a free kick to Mucurapo as play resumes here now. Atiba plays it down that right hand side. Did he get a chance to run with the ball? He has an early cross in. Header over the bar. Brilliant save. Pushed over by the goalkeeper. A fine header indeed. And you could just see Malik Jarvis there heading it, getting on to the end of that one, heading it on goal. But what a save in the end. Just climbing there and pushing it over the bar. Tyrese Seeley to the rescue for, well, it's a goal kick, so it might have been offsides as well. But that was a fine save on the part of the goalkeeper. He could not have known that Jarvis was offsides. St. Augustine building again down the right hand side this time. And here's a cross, but it's a little bit behind everybody. And it's gone out for a goal kick to East Mucurapo. No goals yet in this one. 29 minutes unofficially. We just had a water break there for about 2 minutes. And it's going to be Michael Luke for Mucurapo to get us back on the way here. Nice little header back, and Mucurapo again just trying to get the handle on the ball. Lovely ball played up into space, but that's going to be easily intercepted by Brito. And but Mucurapo wasting no time, just trying to get the ball into the opposition. Now they get an opportunity here. Here's another ball played back inside. Healy is there, but the referee, the goalkeeper was coming. Seeley, however, Brito, his own teammate, was there trying to take control, and it looked like Brito actually headed the ball out of the goalkeeper's grasp. As the ball came inside, Brito was there first and took it away from the goalkeeper. So maybe the call wasn't loud enough from Seeley, and that forced the goalkeeper, or rather forced the defender, to take responsibility for the ball in the area, which is something that defenders are taught. Don't wait for anybody. If you can get there, then you get there. There's a ball played in. This could be problems here for St. Augustine, but this time the goalkeeper makes an easy catch. No problems there for him. It's another kick, another powerful kick downfield, And the ball is played into space here. Now St. Augustine still not able to get the handle on it. And Mucurapo building quickly, looking to maybe a few tricks. Here is the ball. Atiba not aware that there's a man behind him. Player goes down. Atiba waiting and not quite sure what he was waiting on. He never heard a whistle, almost as he was expecting one. And eventually the defender got a deflection. So no goals yet in this game. We're playing 31 minutes, but like I said, we had a water break, so it might be about a minute or so off, if not two. Ball thrown in, but again easily controlled by the defense, getting it out for another throw-in, a couple meters further upfield, deeper into the St. Augustine half. Again, the ball is thrown into the same player, and it's going to be a free kick. Is it a handle ball? It might be, and St. Augustine, though, forced into an early substitution, and so it could be that either the heat or something might have been part of the problem here, and they've been forced to make a quick sub. A chance here now for Mucurapo, though, as they get an opportunity to try to take the lead in this one. Here's a ball that's way too strong. He got way under it and wasted the opportunity they presented to them. But it was a good opportunity. All he needed to do probably was hit it hard across the face of the goal. There's another ball played downfield. The goalkeeper wants to come for it, but he's under pressure here. Here's a ball. The ball still playing there, playing it from the ground. A chance, a shot, scores! And it should have gone in. And the referee says that it is a goal. And a brilliant shot indeed. They're coming from Jamal Cooper. And the goalkeeper really didn't have much of a chance there. And that ball was nestled nicely up in the V. So in the 33rd minute of play, St. Augustine have taken the lead here now. The defender really should have cleared the ball. He fell down under the weight of the challenge, and then the shot coming, and you could see the ball flying into the back of the net, hitting the stanchion and coming back out. So now this is going to be interesting now. Can Mucurapo pick themselves up here? And they've been doing most of the pressing. They have a chance here now to get the ball across again. And this time Brito with the header. And it's headed up in the air, but eventually it's headed behind for a goal kick to St. Augustine. And we have another Mucurapo player now down on the field. Omari King is down there, right wing back. But Jamal Cooper in the 33rd minute gives St. Augustine the opening goal in this encounter. And it's really now a question, can East Mucurapo really pick themselves up here? They were having the better of the exchanges for the most part, although St. Augustine did show some life of their own, and being able to score was never out of the realm of possibility for them. And now we're looking at Omari King getting the treatment there, but he seems to be okay. He's removed one of his boots, but I think he's going to be able to continue in this encounter. Now the ball is back with Brito for St. Augustine. And it's played downfield. St. Augustine, though, still trying to keep control of it. Ball played inside. And again, just a careless stab at the ball. And they give it right back to St. Augustine. So now, trying to build down that right-hand side. Atiba still battling. And looking to come forward with the ball, but taken away from him. St. Augustine doing well. Rather, Mucurapo now trying to go forward. So they're not. It's not the smoothest or in terms of cohesiveness in terms of play, but they every so often they might produce something special, or the defense might just make an error, and then they get punished for it. Here's another ball chipped forward. The goalkeeper is coming for it. He bobbles the ball, and it's still there, and eventually it's played away. Chance now for Mucurapo to get it back upfield, and they're still pushing and shoving for it, but it's a real lottery almost every time the ball goes into the St. Augustine defense. The goalkeeper, he brought off that amazing save earlier, but he just seems a little bit uncertain at times, especially with cross balls or anything that is high in the air. And on this occasion he was able to, he bobbled the ball, but luckily for him it stayed up in the air so long that the defenders were able to get under it and spare his blushes, so to speak. But there's yet another player down on the ground, this time from St. Augustine. So it's been that kind of an afternoon where players who, again, who may not have been playing much, are suffering in the intense heat here. And we now see another substitution, this time for Mucurapo, as they have brought in Clint Lutchman. Who is a regular starter. Here's another ball played in, but it's headed away. And Mucurapo now with a chance. Can they get the ball forward? That's a great ball played forward there. Henry is trying to get the handle on it. He's still going, and still get an opportunity to get it back. Now the ball is played in, and a header down, and scores. As simple as taking candy from a baby. Was a lovely little loop ball back inside, and the man there, Malik Jarvis, with the simple task of just heading it back across the goal. He headed it down and in, and the goalkeeper again coming one way, only to find the ball going past him in the opposite direction. So in the 38th minute of play, we all level again at one apiece, with Malik Jarvis leveling things for Mucurapo. So now it's still anybody's game here, all of a sudden, with a long period before we had a goal. Now we had two in quick succession, and can Mucurapo now build on this as they try to go forward with the ball? Opportunity for them to run with it again, still battling here, and the referee again coming to the rescue there. Henry trying his bit here, leaving it for Atiba. Atiba, can he get the ball in the St. Augustine area? I think that is what they're asking him to do here now. Instead he plays it to the right hand side. A chance to play it further right side. Lutchman, Clint Lutchman down there. Can he get the cross in? And he hits it forward. There's another chance here. Running onto the ball quickly there was Henry, trying to get Harley rather, trying to get the handle on it, looking to turn his man. Does well. Still not able to, not out of the woods as yet. And then eventually it's cradled by goalkeeper Seeley. He sent it downfield. Mucurapo there first. And they're still battling for it. There's a little nudge in the back. So another free kick to St. Augustine. 1-1 the scoreline here. And another ball played in. The goalkeeper is going to come and claim it. And he does that quite convincingly. Nigel Lutchman. Ball played up and turning his man and playing it out wide. They get it down to Clint Lutchman now. He plays a lovely ball down that right hand side. Harley is there. He's running at his man. He's done, going past one, still trying to get there, but takes it off the field. And it's going to be another Goal kick to St. Augustine, 1-1. The scoreline. St. Augustine opened the scoring in the 33rd minute. Jamal Cooper with a wonderful finish, and then Malik Jarvis with a sweet header that leveled things at 1 apiece. That's where we are now. St. Augustine not taking any chances, getting the ball back upfield quickly. And a nice little ball played inside. An opportunity for them to now bring the ball forward. Here's Cooper, the goal scorer, trying to turn one way, then the next, loses the handle on it, and it's eventually played away. St. Augustine, though, still trying to get. Here's Atiba playing the ball. Lovely play by here. Now Henry to get it upfield. Plays it in there to Jarvis, the goal scorer for Mucurapo. He plays it down there now. Moving up is Taylor. Taylor can't keep it close enough to him, giving the defense a chance, and it's taken over the line. It's going to be throw in to Mucurapo. 1-1 the scoreline. Zion Harley with, or rather Henry, Al Khalifa Henry with the throw in. Gets it in there now, turning, looking for some movement. Goes for the return ball, but it's blocked. And the substitute O'Brien for St. Augustine was trying to get it out of harm's way, but he couldn't get it. And now it's headed back in play. This could be interesting. This is the foot race here, and still going down there, but that's a late challenge. And it's going to be a yellow card. He was coming across, but they were all badly positioned, and then it became a long chase there for Jaden, and he gets a yellow card. Jaden Pierre. But it's a free kick all the same to St. Augustine. Trying numbers, they're trying to get numbers into the box as the ball chipped in. The goalkeeper is not there, and eventually it's headed away, not once but twice, and they're still not able to get it out of harm's way. And the ball is taking that awkward bounce, and they can't get the handle on it until eventually they give it away. And now it's a ball played into space there. Brito under pressure somehow. He got a touch that took it away from Jarvis. And now it's played down the line, but that's too far forward, and not even the speedy Cooper could get the handle on that one. So we have another player going down, this time for Mucurapo, and it's been that kind of an afternoon for them. Players are having real difficulty staying on their feet here. It might be partly the sun, the heat, and a little bit of dehydration, and a little bit of fatigue as well. And you could see him just sitting up there and obviously trying to get some oxygen into his system. He just seemed a little winded at the moment because it's hot, like I said. It's very humid, and but it's good news. It looks as if Hendrickson is going to continue. He's back on his feet. So an opportunity now for Mucurapo to get play restarted here. And it looked like if Michael Luke just trying to make sure that he gets everything in position. Lovely ball played in there, trying to turn, but loses the handle on it. And again, the ball played downfield. The goalkeeper is going to have to come and get this one. And he does. He was a little bit low, a little bit slow rather, in getting started. And now it's Clint Lutchman looking for something down the right hand side. That's a great ball. The goalkeeper doesn't come, so it's an opportunity here now for the ball. A shot is taken straight at the goalkeeper, and he makes the save. But again, Zion Harley was running free down that right hand side, and they couldn't get the handle on it. But he was able to make the save. Goalkeeper Tyrese Seeley. Another opportunity here down the right side. Clint Lutchman going down there. Can he get the cross in? Tries to whip it across. The goalkeeper bubbles it and almost concedes because he saved it initially. Didn't take it cleanly. The ball bubbled. It bounced away from him momentarily, but his quick reflexes allowed him to really just grab it back quickly. Now he just rolls the ball out, and they get the ball in field, and they're almost losing the handle on it. Mucurapo again looking to build, playing the ball forward, trying to get it there too. That's when he's brought down. Jarvis, two players from St. Augustine getting in each other's way. Now they may have to look here because Harley has possession, plays the ball inside, going for the return ball, and not able to get there, and then he was ridden off the ball. So a chance now for St. Augustine to get the ball forward. They have been playing in spurts. When they get it upfield, they look dangerous, but it's on defense that they seem to have their biggest difficulty. Lutchman again going forward, rolls the ball forward. A chance now, he goes for the return ball. That's good football. Just slowing it down a little bit. This is hot condition, but he does play the ball across. This is, again, Brito is there, and look at that hop. This could be danger here. A chance, can he get the shot on? But back on his feet there and doing well is Hendrickson, and he keeps it in play and looking for something upfield. And again, he's playing a good ball forward. Another opportunity here now. St. Augustine picking up possession, and this is going to be tough. Can he keep it in? He does, and then has to try to keep his balance from going off the field. St. Augustine again getting to the ball first. Mucurapo just a little bit guilty of being too slow, trying his best here, but coming back and doing a good job and just holding it and not able to keep it in. No, he does keep it in. No, it says the referee's assistant, he couldn't keep it in there. Al Khalifa Henry, but showing good skill, trying to get down that left-hand side. 1-1 the score line now. We're playing just about 45 minutes completed. If we take out the 2 minutes for that water break that we had, and we're just on 45, approaching 46 minutes of play. We're not sure how much time added on we're going to get. Now here is Mucurapo now. Can they build down their right-hand side? Lutchman is sprinting, going up there from his wing-back position. He's looking for something, not finding much. Sees that he has a man in front of him, and that's played down that right-hand side. Can the ball come across? It's a little behind everybody, and then it's played away, but carelessly it's played behind, and it's going to be a corner. Well, he could have played that anywhere, one would have imagined, but he played it out for a corner when he could so easily have played it upfield, but he was just kind of kicking where he was facing and hit it hard, but he hit it out. That looked like Grace Mead. Lutchman plays the ball across. It's beyond everybody. And that is going to be the final bit of action in the first half of this encounter. 1-1 the scoreline. I suppose that's a fitting way to set up the last 45 minutes of this encounter. Could be the last 45 for one of these teams in the Premier Division for a year or so, but we get to that when we come back. So I'll leave you for the moment just to tell you at the half in this crucial game, the promotion or relegation battle, it's East Mucurapo 1, St. Augustine 1.
I'll come for it after. Are you going by the tree here now?
want somebody else to win here. They go up or they go down.
Yeah, well,
Jimmy, I'm supposed to go tomorrow. I buy $6,000 in pass. Yes, yes. Yeah, I buy them $6,000. 24. So I'm going there tomorrow. I'm going there and collect.
you finish up back on what I did.
Yeah, once I get my thing. That boy buck down and we buck down, clean it out and all kind of. Yeah, buck down and all kind of.
You inside the 600.
Nah, I got one guy is drive it. My guy drive it in right by gas station and come back down. Yeah, my van pass up. Drive it. Just I don't drive the car. Change the oil plug, going to coil factor. Engine and coil factor. Stefan is he's coming and help me out. Kendall, the national mechanic. No, he working up in the and say there on the steps. As they go up on the hill,
The right hand side.
the right hand side.
Okay, yeah.
The guy came back to some answer, but he can't go in. He gave a car, he got a good car. Bushing ain't good. I see the bushing in the front. The cut the 2 tires. Yeah. I see the bushing. I see the 2 spindles for the thing is good.
You need to fix the AC.
I fix the AC, they fix the AC.
You're not like the gas up there.
No, you needed piece in front. You have a piece in front there and you have a leak in it. And then that has by the compressor. So that's it. You only send some fella coming to check it. They need a good body workman. Door drop, front door drop. Yeah, lift up the building. Leaking on in the trunk. Leaking on the passenger side in front. The suspension good too. Get a kite and align it. Good to go. You think the steering rack have 2 rubber? Well, you're doing that. You have to fix that. Yeah, you could fix that. Otherwise, it is 2 used tires. Going by 4-man tires, get used tires. 150 tires. One. When you come back, you send the car. You good money for the car. Huh? Yeah, he had it. That car, he lent it out. He lent that car out and I haven't heard my car. See the box up all the front and all that thing. One of the thing that fly out, the wheel will fly out. So it can up all the fender. Run it one bearing, the cradle arm bearing, the main one, and it fly out. Yeah, I watch it on the like a tank thing. I watch it on. I went and bring down Anne from the Arena Hospital thing. Did she want to make an effort at all?
When?
Saturday? When in hospital, so she take in and they can show Gandhi. Yeah, but it's still at They actually like a she in your hotel.
Oh, really? They look good.
It's called the, whatever. They made, time she had that she got real. Spent 4 days in Grand Leader.
Who did get? Who she? Who she's on?
She gone back ready. But she give up, man. She making an effort. Yeah. I tell you that. Yeah, I tell you that. I say you want to go home. I say you can't go home unless you walk in. Huh? Yeah, she forget it. Huh? Nah, yeah, I know what I'm talking about. She come back down, she don't know if she pampers, playing with her, she took something. And she was by her mother, I can't take that. Yeah, because she was going home. The home, the lady say, you know, she continues so she can't keep her. They had to feed her, they had to clean her, when they bathing her, she fighting up to bathe. Not easy now, right? Lady say she can't take on that if and was helping herself. So you know what I mean? She ain't helping herself. She had to lift up and move on. She called her. She say, what she say? And she there just throw she in a hole. So I tell she, don't do them thing again, you don't do them thing. You know what she's getting talk from, just throw she in a hole. Yeah. You can't do that, you can't do that. And on top of that, she wasn't paying the FIT. So I started paying the FIT for you. Stop paying the FIT. The FIT is if anything happens, you get some money to bury him. I tell them that she had to find money to pay the FIT because when she died, there was no money to bury him. The body ain't putting up no money. You still get it? Who is get it from who? Or the ministry? Yeah, we see with the FIP now, she had to wait. The FIP is die tomorrow, go back by the Eastern Credit Union. And they give money on time, they are check on time. But government, they have to pay fast. Oh. Oh, that way Mary was. That girl say, Mary started deteriorating, but the storage wasn't full enough. And I trying, and I look Miss Warwick, I bounced on Miss Warwick. I didn't know Miss Warwick had a stroke. But the girl, the woman's manager, she had a stroke. And she walked in, she said, boy, I want to play with my grandchildren.
Wicked, or I'm wicked. But the thing stupid, because if she freaking, if you are a different mindset, you keep sharing out their life, you burn them. Yeah, them stupid in the yard. You're freaking wicked.
Dexter say he want not to do it too.
You're wicked. Don't let me see, mate.
He say he want not to do it.
Nah, them
He say,
wicked.
and move out and leave me there when he going to do it. They say that pay the rent and stay with she and her friend. She move out.
They're wicked. I go up in front of you, can't grab it, and mother. I pass any area, I'm going you. You're not build, I'm going to build. Because after I pass the car, say, wait, but you're real for it. I see she up there too, but she don't see where.
She cut out because she say hey, your mother taking all the money. She said, what money? I ain't no money. I'm getting 3-5. I'm going, shouldn't know
That
what
way
and
to go. So if you stay home for free.
the home charging 3-5 and plus she had to buy all the pampers. So she called Desmond say she getting pension, he ain't had to.
Desmond down here.
Yeah.
Them Louis that time, them not talking.
She told the next sister in Laos she said she had no time.
She's studying and more like I see that she must sleep like the whole hour.
Yeah, because she's under pressure.
I think you want to have yourself like that. I don't care what I say. You want to hire yourself.
Somebody has to mind the woman, so she take on the job.
No, nobody tells me so. Keep that on yourself.
No, but
all of them.
somebody has to do. I mean, what to do, somebody.
If Carol was there, Sham would have freaking gone. But she do it and run after it. One thing she found. Long way she have any man get what she get out. All the money.
Yeah, she share no money.
No, that whole thing she get also. Robert money buy no house.
I know.
She found that money. Because he was staying by we up in June Street in the back end.
I know.
And he leave and go on down.
He go on there when she go in the hospital. I remember he go in the hospital. She say it only shit all over her head.
Yeah.
She take it back. She started crying. All of a sudden she go on. I remember she crying home by earlier. When she clean up, all she come back looking for me gone. Shamin come and take it. Shamin come and take it.
Right now, I said, she went to the world worries. And when as soon as I don't have a problem, what you doing about the problem? So because they get some work up the issue.
Yeah, well, she cannot treat this thing there.
Listen, you gotta make it open. You have to see what yourself. But she don't dare. So she will have a guidance that she has to say, I was seeing the challenge. She won't know what to I hope they get to one more somebody go up by two go like if one of them score two I go on. Yeah. I don't really happen.
Yeah.
Let's welcome you back here to St. Mary's College Ground. We're getting ready for second half action in this eliminator. This one, of course, is the big one. This is the one that will either allow one team to stay up in the Premier Division or drop one down to the Championship Division for next season. And there is the whistle. It's currently tied at 1 apiece. Mucurapo against St. Augustine, with all to play for now in the next 45 minutes or so. And it really now is a question of which team can kind of hold their nerve here and take care of business as much as possible. You get the impression there are more goals in this game. We started a little bit slowly, and then all of a sudden we got two quick goals, one in the 33rd and one in the 38th minutes. Jamal Cooper in the 33rd minute for St. Augustine, and Malik Jarvis in the 38th minute for Mucurapo. So another throw in to St. Augustine. chance for them maybe to try to settle down and try to regain the lead here, and that should be a foul through, but the referee doesn't spot it, and in the end it turned out to be a corner kick to Mucurapo, or rather to St. Augustine, but certainly from the throw it should have been brought back, so this should not have been happening at all. However, it's going to be an opportunity here now for St. Augustine and the referee, I'm not quite sure what he's doing, but he is making sure that again he has the ball coming in, it's floated in, the goalkeeper is a little bit slow in coming, and the referee's assistant had his flag up for an infringement, so it's going to be played out of the back by Mucurapo. They get it downstairs here, and they get it down to Harley. He plays it inside now. Mucurapo trying to build it up from the middle of the park. And that's another great ball. Harley's on the move once more. A good ball played forward for him. The ball comes across. Opportunity here, but missing the handle. Taylor, though, is still there. He is trying to get it, but then he loses the handle on it as well. And now it's St. Augustine's turn to get the ball forward. An opportunity here now. The ball is looped up in the air, and still fighting for it for all it's worth is Cooper, the goal scorer. He now gets it back here to Gravesend, and his pass is not a good one. And Mucurapo on the move once more. Down the left-hand side they come, trying to play it into space there, trying to get Jarvis going, and not able to get to connect with him. Taylor was searching for him. So 1-1 the scoreline here now. Both teams anxious for another goal, because they know another goal could very well be the ticket to survival in the Premier Division. Ball thrown in, taken down quickly now. Here's a ball played across, but it's still going to be kept in by St. Augustine. And now the ball now played on that left-hand side. It's a good opportunity here, but running and doing well, taking his time, taking it away is Luke, and then he plays the ball up here. Now Brito is the big stopper at the back. Brito does well, gets it out, and sends his man scampering. Gravesend going down that right hand side, decides to check back inside, and plays it back in the middle where it's picked up by O'Brien, the substitute, and it's still being played around in the middle. St. Augustine, though, under some pressure here. Mucurapo still trying to come forward with it, but not aware of the second defender, and the ball taken away. Still the ball just bouncing around, and no one really able to really get the handle on it. Jordan Ferdinand eventually wins a throw in for St. Augustine, and that's another foul throw. And I think another player is, are they going to make a substitute? No, they think the player is going off. He might have, he's holding his head. I don't know if there's bleeding there, so they're probably going to take him off. At least momentarily there, and it looks like Alex Piper is the man who has gone off. But the referee's assistant, though, is holding up the flag, so it looks as if Mucurapo is going to make another substitution. The ball again just played downfield to the new man who has just come on. Kadeem Brown is the new man for Mucurapo. I'm sure they like to get him assimilated quickly, and it's just some of those passes, what they're attempting, just not feasible. under the conditions. Another ball played inside but cleared away. Good defense by St. Augustine. Now that should be a handle ball, but it's going, yes it is, going the other way. Quickly taken now Brown. The ball played into space here. Jarvis trying to turn his man, playing the ball. Opportunity for a shot, blocked again by Brito, and it's played out for a throw. No, it's kept in, and St. Augustine under the pressure now. The ball played in, looped up high into the air. A little header chance here for the ball inside, but not really a shot. He just seemed to want to hook the ball over when that really required a shot. But because I don't think he can kick with his left foot, he just kind of looped it up in the air. There's another one played in. The goalkeeper is coming, and the ball played over himself. Opportunity here. The referee still allowing play to continue. Shot here, bounced away, and it goes behind for a corner kick. Good defense there again by Jagroup. So Jagroup was just standing there at the near post, and they could see the ball more or less hit him and went over. Was a powerful shot from Jarvis. I'm sure he must have been thinking he was going to hit pay dirt there. Unfortunately, it hit the defender. May not have even scored had it been allowed to go its merry way. But it's a corner now, and it's played beyond everyone. Still a chance here now for the ball to come back across the face of the goal. They still can't get it out of harm's way, and now it's just played up in the air. St. Augustine under real pressure now. Mucurapo tightening the screws a little bit here, trying their best to wear down their opponents and maybe get that second goal. Ball thrown in quickly at Tiba, plays it, and the ball again is played around. It's taking a deflection, and it's going to be a corner kick. The goalkeeper was a little bit nonchalant. I don't think Seeley understood what was happening there. The ball did take a deflection, and he wasn't able to. He should have really just come and claimed the ball, but he just allowed it to bounce, and once it did, that was it. But then it's played behind by Lutchman, and really a good opportunity wasted there for Mucurapo. So 1-1 the scoreline here. Tyrese Seeley with the goal kick. Actually, he's leaving it for his captain, Brito. And it's just played up in the air, but again the clearance is not a good one, and even the second ball attempt at a ball forward by St. Augustine also goes awry there. A little bit of a missed kick on the part of O'Brien, but it's St. Augustine defending here for all it's worth. Mucurapo trying their best here now to tighten the screws here and trying to keep it in. The ball stays in, says the referee, and but now they give the ball back. However, a chance here now for St. Augustine to get this ball forward, come in and winning it quickly, but then not able to get the handle on it, and they're able to bring the ball forward. Chance here, but neither player could really get the full blow of the ball. However, St. Augustine though still managing to get the ball into the up position, and now Mucurapo having difficulty getting. A little bit of panic setting in here. Every time the ball kind of gets into the danger zone, both defenses just seem intent on getting it out without really trying to make a proper pass out of the back. But here is Jagroup with the throw-in. And again, it's still not able, almost as if he's not learning from those opportunities here. This could be a chance here. Now the ball is saved, brilliantly saved by goalkeeper Lutchman. And Mucurapo now able to come away with it. Down at the left-hand side it comes, and but just played away once again. Recovering nicely there was Jabari Williams. Jabrili Williams, and he concedes another throw-in for St. Augustine. Mucurapo, though, dodged a serious bullet there with the goalkeeper coming up big with a save. It looked like it was going to fly in to the goal. He got his hands to it and pushed it away to complete a fine save. The throw taken quickly, and again, look at the amount of time dwelling on the ball. Not really, no real urgency, and eventually able to get it out, and but it's given right back, and they're not able to. They're still even. Mucurapo, a chance for a shot here, and again the ball just bounces towards the goalkeeper. And he completes the save, but really it was a shot by Atiba that had no real venom on it at all. And a chance the goalkeeper has to come and save the ball. I'm not quite sure if Hendrickson is 100%. He just seems like he's in his own little world. And he almost handled the ball there just now when the bounce kind of took it away from him. And I remember him going down earlier, and he just seemed like he was a little hydrated. But now it's a chance here for them. And the ball again is played up into space. St. Augustine trying their best here now to get something going forward. And Mucurapo losing the handle every so often, but still battling for it. This now could be an opportunity here for Jarvis, as he was trying to get the handle on it, but it was taken away from him by Wills. Jarvis, though, looking for something inside, and the ball, though, is cleared away. And again, another chance to get the ball upfield, but again, the panic set in, and Jagroup just swung his foot, concedes a corner when he didn't necessarily have to. He just didn't know what was around him, and he just wanted to get it out of harm's way and concedes a corner in the process. However, the last corner taken by Mucurapo was really wasted. So can they make a better go of it on this occasion? Atiba plays this one in, is deep, but that too is behind, and it's gone out for a goal kick. So back-to-back corners that they failed to take advantage of. Mucurapo, as the St. Augustine are trying to win the ball back, loses out the handle, and the ball is played into space here. Still coming forward, now trying to come here, chance here, opportunity to shoot the ball, and he's just falling down and can't get the handle on it. It's just been that kind of an afternoon, and here again is Hendrickson not able to really get the handle on the ball quickly, and looking to build now Mucurapo, and they're just not able to do much with it, and that should be a free kick, but the referee says play on, and knifing his way forward, and still Henry does well, plays the ball across, but they'll lose the handle on it, and now it's a foot race going towards goal. Lachmundo is quickly onto it, senses the danger, and plays it into touch. But clearly, you could just see the players just short of confidence right now. And there was a great opportunity there for Harley to finish the job. And he was no more than about a meter or two from the goal line, but he tipped the ball, and the chance went a-begging. And now Lachman is claiming a push, and the referee allows the corner to go towards St. Augustine. Lachman felt he was fouled as he was about to make the clearance. However, 1-1 the scoreline, 59 minutes going, almost approaching the hour mark. So the last 30 minutes could be very interesting in this game. The longer it stays tied, it means that one goal could mean the end for one team and more glory for another. Here's the header that is gone wide. So it's going to be another goal kick to Mucurapo. 1-1 the scoreline. St. Augustine has another player down in the area. And it's been a tough afternoon for a number of these players. You can see him trying to stretch himself there. And the physio is just making his way out on the field. So another opportunity, I suppose, for Mucurapo to try to build something out of the back. It's not been an easy afternoon for them. They've shown, they've had periods where they know what they want to do, but they just cannot execute it. And even on defense, players are still a little bit hesitant. And you could just see that they're not really firing on all cylinders. Chance here now to get this one downfield, headed away, and ball is just being kept alive, and but it's just given right back to. And once again, they're under no pressure, and Hendrickson just clears the ball, but he doesn't even hit it well. And now it's a big fight for it, and they're playing the ball upfield. This is going to be interesting here, and running towards goal, waiting for the contact. And just almost standing there, you could just see Cooper trying to buy a penalty on that occasion, but the referee was having none of it. And the ball now is going down that right hand side. That time it's a free kick. Again, the referee says penalty. So again, it's just the naivety of the defenders. You can tell that the attackers are playing for the contact, and just carelessly going in there was Henry, and just wiping his man away and conceding a penalty. So in the 62nd minute of play, St. Augustine with a great opportunity once again to take the lead in this game. And the man lining it up is Elijah Gravesand. As he saunters up, fires away low and hard, and scores to make it 2-1. So a well-taken penalty on the part of St. Augustine as they take the lead in this one, and forcing Mucurapo to have to come from behind yet again. You can see him take his time. The goalkeeper not really sure what he wants to do, and in the end does nothing, and the ball just is placed right past him for the go-ahead score. It's 2-1 now, and the referee is having a word with Atiba, the Mucurapo captain. So is this the day that St. Augustine finally gets in the win column? As they play this one downfield, it's going to be a throw-in, and we have another player down on the ground, but he's down holding his head, but this was nowhere near the play, and he goes down in a heap, and it's none other than Jarvis, their main striker. And he might have, it just seemed to be holding the side of his head, so he might have just caught an elbow or something in the process. But the funny thing is it occurred where, but he was nowhere near the play. Everything was happening on one side of the field, and he went down in the middle of the field. So it might have been some inadvertent contact, and he gets a little bit of treatment. Can St. Augustine hold on to this lead now? They had the lead in the first half but couldn't do so, and here is another ball, handle ball, and the referee's going to play the advantage initially, and then he realized that the ball was going to change hands. So it's going to be a free kick now to Mucurapo. Can they reply yet again for the second time in this game? So now a chance for Atiba to deliver a better cross, but Mucurapo are going to make another substitution. Omari Rivers is the man giving way, and Mucurapo now Here's the ball played in. Another opportunity here, and the header is just wide of the goal. The goalkeeper missed it, and all he had to do was place it between the sticks, and Jaden Pear hit the side netting. So what a chance this was. Brilliant ball played at the back post, and there he was unable, Pear, to get it between the uprights. So a golden opportunity goes a begging there now. Mucurapo again coming forward. The ball played back in the middle and given away, and a chance now for them to run at the defense. But once more, Mucurapo, here's another collision, and that is going to be a free kick to St. Augustine, it looks like, but the Mucurapo player was just trying to get his head to the ball at Tiba, and the man came flying out of the back and just wiped him away in the process. So a free kick to St. Augustine. They lead by 2-1. Time now becoming a factor here for Mucurapo. Is this the year that they get demoted from the Premier Division? It's not the first time they would have been demoted. A year they got demoted, they also went on to win the Intercol. Here's a shot, and it's just pushed up in the air by the goalkeeper. Nobody to take it away from him, and eventually it's played downfield. Chance here now for to bring the ball forward. This could be interesting here now, and Mucurapo not able to finish the job as they try and the press here now for an equalizing goal. Maybe try to force penalties if they can in this encounter. Ball played upfield, and it's just headed down, but to nobody in particular. And Lutchman might actually get a chance at getting the ball out, and it's played down that left-hand side where Henry is again waiting on the ball and allowing Gravesend to get the better of it. And now it's a battle for it. Ball played back now to Brito, the captain, and he is hammering it upfield. And two St. Augustine players not able to get the handle on the ball, and attempt to play the ball downfield is intercepted. So it's not been the tidiest of games, and now Mucurapo with a chance here now to get the ball forward, and the ball just played up in the air and then eventually cleared away by St. Augustine. And they now have numbers up. Can they get the run on? And Henry trying to turn his man does in fact turn him. The referee is allowing an awful lot of contact to go unpunished, and not able to really get the handle on the ball, and he plays the ball inside. That turns out to be a good ball. Turning with it now, Harley. Can he do something with it? Plays the ball, but it's played behind the back of Jarvis, who was the intended target. Coming and trying to win it now. Atiba plays it wide. They have Harley has possession, turning nicely, trying to play the ball inside. He cannot, and it's taken away. Lutchman again with a good tackle, wins the ball back, and looking for something down the right hand side. They come again. Can Lutchman get the cross in? He goes down, and they lose the handle on it, but eventually it's going to be won back by Mucurapo. Turning inside, plays, that's a good ball played in, and the ball is on the ground still. There's a player down. The referee hasn't seen him as yet. Still looking for some movement, and now the player stays down, and it's going to be, play is going to be stopped. As we've seen this so often in this game so far, players are really having difficulty staying on their feet. Gravesend, Elijah Gravesend is the man who has gone down. Not for the first time, I might add. And he was the one who put away that penalty to give them a 2-1 lead. So they're going to probably need him to get back on his feet. It's Mucurapo 1, St. Augustine 2. And when you consider that these two teams have had a tough go of it this season, it's only fitting that it sort of comes down to this here to determine which of the two will actually stay up in the Premier Division. St. Augustine, they've scored 2 goals. And 2 goals is the most that they have scored all season long. That has been like their quota. They lost 3-2. They lost 5-2. St. Anthony's, Carpi Chima, and they lost 3-2 to Speyside. So we have another substitution taking place for St. Augustine this time, as they have up to now. Here's a ball played downfield. Atiba can't get the handle on it, and that might have been a handle ball. The referee didn't blow the whistle, so they'll play on. And here's a ball played infield, quickly trying to get there, but not able to, and still turning, twisting with it. And now they get the ball forward. An opportunity to get the ball across the face of the goal, and it does get across the face of the goal. Actually, he kept it in, or did he? No, says the referee. And the referee's assistant had the flag up, although it didn't look like the entire ball went over the line. But it's still going to be ball is back with St. Augustine, and they quickly get the ball upfield, and this time going over there Hendrickson, but he heads it into touch. It's going to be another throw in to St. Augustine. They lead in by that 2-1 margin here. An all important second goal, a penalty converted by Elijah Grovesand. Ball played in, but again it's not playing. An early ball across the goal is eventually just trying to clear it away, but not able to do so, and the goalkeeper does come and he saves it quickly, and he does the smart thing. He sends it downfield in a hurry, and nobody there. Now this is going to be a foot race. The ball is headed in the wrong direction, and just trying to turn the corner, and unable to keep it in play. Jagroup, ball thrown in quickly to Golston. He plays it there, but it's still going to be cleared, and that's a bit of a collision there. Both players go down, and the referee says that it's going to be Mucurapo's ball. And Atiba was the man that you could see danger. Both men were kicking. Neither one looked like they were going to stop or pull out of it. And in the end, Atiba looked like he got the worst of it. And but nobody seemed to want the ball. I don't know who has the ball, and it's Mucurapo's throw, but they just seem to want to wait for the ball instead of going to get the ball. Jagroup. Ball played downfield, but again it's played into touch. It's going to be another throw in. They're trying to come down the right hand side. Golston again trying to turn his man, turns one, and now the ball is played inside. Again Atiba not able to turn quickly. Can they get the ball in the box? It's floated in nicely. An opportunity here, but just the one man there, and no follow up for them, but they just play the ball high in the air, and even then they can't get the handle on it. It's just eventually played back into midfield. Mucurapo with the ball, Another ball played in. Flicked on header. Chance here. And he scores. But that is the second goal of the day for you-know-whom. Malik Jarvis with his second of the evening in the 75th minute of play. And we all tied at 2 apiece again. And the ball just wasn't cleared away. And Jarvis hit it. The goalkeeper got a touch on it, but it had enough pace on it to take it over the line and into the net for 2 goals apiece now. So can Mucurapo now come forward and maybe get a winner? Only time will tell. Mucurapo, St. Augustine though trying their best to get the ball out of their own defensive third, but it's intercepted. And now St. Augustine may have to push up here now to try to get that all-important third goal. They haven't scored 3 goals all season long. Is this the day that they will be able to do so? Chance here now. Turn in with it. Hurley, can he get the ball forward? That's another great ball. Played inside, ball touchdown, and it's taken over the bar by the defender. That should be a corner kick. And the referee says it's a goal kick, but I thought the last touch came there from Williams, the recovering defender, who just got a touch to get it over the bar. But Golston almost had a chance there. And you look at the ball, it was a great ball played in. And Golston was getting there. There was the defender. Here is Golston again. Can Atiba get the ball forward? And then it's another infringement. It's going to be a free kick to Mucurapo. So now they're coming forward now in numbers. And they have a free kick. Can somebody make it count here? They've had a number of opportunities, but they've squandered them. They've missed a lot of corners. Instead of hitting them untouched, they've hit them wide. Now an opportunity here for the ball to be played in. Here's the ball chipped in. The goalkeeper is coming. He bobbles it. And a chance here now, and it's played in. The goalkeeper drops the ball. And it's played in there. Golston, he missed a short while ago, but he doesn't miss the second time around. 3 goals to 2 now to Mucurapo. The substitute Golston in the 78th minute of play. The goalkeeper, Seeley, bubbled the ball. It was an easy take for him. All he had to do was catch the ball. He just seemed to attack the ball and got it at the wrong angle. Couldn't catch it, and it went behind. So it's 3-2 now. Golston in the right place at the right time. So Joanne Golston with the go-ahead goal, and Mucurapo are on the move again. Can they get something? Down the left-hand side they come. An opportunity to get the ball in the area, and this time it's headed out. Can he get the shot off this time? Golston backs away. His hand is heavily bandaged, so you could see him trying to get the hand out of harm's way there as the ball was just kind of bouncing up in front of him. He might be suffering from either a cut or even a fracture there. And that was suspiciously like an foul throw. And this time the ball is given away. However, Mucurapo wins possession again. They on the move once more. A chance maybe to get the ball into the area. They get it to you-know-who, and he's looking for a shot. Has a shot, but hits it with no power at all. And Jarvis on that occasion was really looking to hammer it home, but wasn't able to get the power on it. And now he gets it to Atiba, his captain. He gets the ball forward, and it's again picked up by the goalkeeper. So we end the 80th minute of play. 10 minutes to play. Mucurapo pressing here, looking for a 4th goal. Can they now get the handle on it? Still, but trying to turn his man, and doing so illegally was Brown, Kadeem Brown. And it's a free kick now to St. Augustine. Can they get a third goal here and avoid being relegated? Ball played up, and it may fall here to Gurley. He plays the ball forward. He had more than enough time. And now it's a foot race here. Both men going after it. And the ball is going to be played. It's going to be a corner kick. It should be a corner kick. It was a header off of the defender. And it should be a corner kick. And in fact, the referee says that it's a corner. And it's going to be a corner. I couldn't understand how the referee's assistant, who was right there, missed that one, but that was an easy call for him. But the referee, who was much further away, made the correct call. So all's well that ends well. It's a corner kick to Mucurapo. Now, can they make this one count? They missed their last two, and they hit them behind. So this is a good opportunity now for them maybe to make this count and make it a fourth goal. The ball played in. The goalkeeper again doesn't come for it. And it's a chance here now for them to probably keep it in. But Galston can keep it in. And it's going to be St. Augustine's through. So 3-2 it is. 81 minutes, almost 82 minutes gone in this game. Time is of the essence. Mucurapo must be thinking also of playing solid defense. They can't afford to give St. Augustine too many opportunities to run at goal. And on that occasion, the ball is taken away and thrown down. And now a chance to get the ball forward. Still trying to battle his way through, playing the ball forward, and Galston not able to get the handle on it. And now they're probably going to get this one forward. And it's again another foot race here between Henry and Taylor. But getting back there quickly was Henry, turning his man nicely. Can he now do something with the ball? He plays it forward. It's going to be won by Galston. Galston plays the ball into space. A chance here now for them to get the ball into the gap. Galston again limping out of the challenge. Hendrickson is back there. He does well. Atiba trying to keep control of it. Plays it wide. He gets it out here to Harley. Harley plays it down the line. Guess who's there? Jarvis. He is running with it, trying to keep his man, but he is bundled off the ball and loses his momentum. Wills with a good shoulder-to-shoulder challenge. Makes it a goal kick to St. Augustine. They're trying to get it upfield and not able to do anything with it just yet. Atiba, though, still trying to get the handle on it. The referee allows play to continue. Can he get it wide? Still coming with it. Looking for something out wide, but all the players are wide. They have two players out wide. And Mucurapo playing this game very open, despite leading by that 3-2. Really and truly, they need to probably be a little more defensive-minded and control the ball in midfield a little bit more. Turning nicely in the middle of the park and spreading it wide. It's now Mucurapo under defensive here. They're trying to get back, and that's good work from Harley, and actually he wins the throw-in. He got the tackle in, and it might have just brushed the boot of the defender as it went out, and it's gone out for a throw-in to Mucurapo. They lead by 3-2 with under 6 minutes of regulation time left in this game. Can they hold on for those 6 minutes? And two quick substitutions for St. Augustine, and possibly the last roll of the dice here, as they try desperately to get something going towards goal. And a chance for them to get the ball back. It was a clumsy ball played back there by Atiba. And they just give the ball back to St. Augustine, who now, with some fresh legs on the field, can they do something with it? Unfortunately, they couldn't there on that occasion. The ball now headed back upfield, and an infringement, says the referee. So it's going to be another free kick to the game, really on a knife's edge right now. Mucurapo 3, St. Augustine 2. Can they maybe add on another goal or possibly hold out on defense? Here's the ball played high in the air. running after it here now. A chance here to get the ball in, and with the tackle, and the ball is played out. It's going to be a corner kick, says the referee. So another corner, although this time I thought that one came off the boot of Jarvis, so that should have been a goal kick on this occasion. So we have another player down in the area, and so they're really being stretched to the limit here, these players. These are harsh conditions for them, and another opportunity to get a player, get some attention for the player. And it's been a real slug for these two teams. It's not been easy. Players are really feeling the hurt here in this encounter. And this is Elijah Gravesand, who is coming off. He's really struggling right now. Another opportunity for them to get the ball across. A corner kick. Galston with the kick. That's not a bad effort, but it's headed out quickly by St. Augustine, and now it's a bit of a foot race, and still trying to turn his man and playing the ball forward. A chance now. Atiba, can he get the cross in? Chance to just roll the ball forward, and still trying. Why is he going back in there? He's still trying to dribble his man, and eventually he's being held, and that's going to be a free kick there. Zion Harley doing the dribble, and another opportunity now for Atiba to try to get this one across goal. 87 minutes gone in this game, and St. Augustine probably trying to make another substitution. The referee is just waving the play on because I think Elijah Gravesand is off the field. Ball floated in at the back post, header in, and it's headed away, and it's going to be another corner kick. Trying to get in there now. They're keeping the ball down at this end. Can St. Augustine get it out and get it upfield quickly? They're running out of time here, and Galston is not going to take this corner kick anytime soon. He's not even jogging to the ball. He's going to walk, and he's going to take his time before actually delivering the ball inside. 88 minutes gone now, and they're nursing a 3-2 cushion here. Another chance for him to deliver a good ball in the area. This one is hit in again. A chance at a bicycle kick, but it's one. He could get a second bite of the cherry. Can he get the ball inside? Looking to turn his man, plays the ball in, but it doesn't go for him, and it's still kept in. A chance here. They're still battling for the ball in there. He plays it across. A chance now for Jarvis. Can he turn his man? And he's keeping it down at the corner flag. 88 minutes gone. 88 minutes gone. Still trying to keep possession here. St. Augustine trying to get it back quickly, and nobody's still trying to dribble out with it. And now he hits it upfield, but he hits his own man, and the ball is back with Mucurapo. Atiba, can he get the ball forward again? Plays it down the line. That's not a bad ball. Trying to turn his man. They look up, see there's movement there, but he runs into trouble, and really didn't have to, but he's trying to dribble his man, and eventually the ball is played against him, and it goes out. That's Kadeem Brown. Really just needed to play the ball cleanly. Has another one played up the line, and the ball is taking an awkward turn, and it goes out for a throw-in. 89.5 minutes gone in regulation time here now. The referee will probably play a couple minutes of added on time, and Galston not able to win the ball, and they eventually can they get it out of the danger zone. The ball just played down, and Henry gets it forward now. A chance here for them to play the ball into the area, and it's kept in. Still dribbling his way, still dribbling Jarvis, looking to run with the ball, and trying to turn his man, loses out, and the ball is just played upfield. St. Augustine still battling. They're trailing by 3-2. Trying to get the ball forward, but again a good header from Hendrickson, and they're moving forward with it. Tackle, Hendrickson again to the rescue. plays the ball forward. Can Mucurapo finish the job? They're still trying to run with the ball when they really just need to pass the ball and not have to worry too much about it. And still trying to get the ball out there. He plays it forward and plays it into touch for throwing to Mucurapo. They lead by 3-2 with 90 minutes completed, and not quite sure how many more minutes of added on time, but we're into the 92nd minute now. 1 minute of added on time already. The ball thrown down, the ball comes across, and it's picked up again by Jarvis. He's playing the ball across. Offside is the call, and it's going to be St. Augustine ball. Kadeem Brown, the guilty party there. Now a chance for St. Augustine to get it upfield, but he can't. It runs in the face of Golston. He plays it forward immediately, and it's going to get a second bite at the cherry. Still battling for it, and he plays it into space now. Can Jarvis get there? Still trying to get possession. He has possession, keeps it almost by the corner flag, trying to turn his man, does well, goes back to the corner flag, looking for something, and then the ball is just taken away from him. It's going to be a throw-in to Mucurapo. And it's going to be Golston, or rather Lutchman is the man who is going to come forward to throw it. It looks like Golston now is going to make the throw. So time ticking away here on St. Augustine. Mucurapo fighting for their Premiership lives here today. And both of these teams wanting it. And it's really now a question of can they get the handle on it. And now St. Augustine will get a goal kick. They're going to have to hurry up here now to get the ball up the road quickly. And the ball is still rolling. But again, look at the carelessness on the part of Mucurapo. There were two green shirts running away down the right-hand side, not a maroon shirt in sight. And only now do they get some semblance of a defensive wall. And the ball again is played downfield, headed away. But it's picked up in midfield by St. Augustine. Still trying to go forward with it. Now they're playing the ball, and they give it right back to St. Augustine. And trying to run with it, still running with it. Can he get the cross in? It's played up in the air, and then it's just hit downfield quickly. It's picked up there by Brown. He's running with it now, but he's running into trouble all the time. However, he gets it back to Jarvis. Golston plays it wide. He always has Harley out this right-hand side. Harley trying to play the ball. He comes with it and scores. Oh, just misses. He actually hits the base of the post, and it goes wide. That ball didn't look like it was just going to curl in there at that back post. The goalkeeper was beaten. He curled it, and the ball just hit the post, and it stayed out. Still coming forward with it now. Mucurapo on the move, and that is the final whistle. And that is the end of the game. It's also the end of life in the Premiership for St. Augustine, at least for another year. Mucurapo with a brace from their leader, Malik Jarvis. He scored 2. Jermaine Golston came in, and he came off the bench. He scored what turned out to be the winner here to make it 3-2. So there is life for Mucurapo as they survive and will play in the Premiership next year. You can see them applauding their fans because they know this means an awful lot to them, that they have really survived in the Premiership. It came down to this. St. Augustine took the lead twice in this game, but they couldn't get that third goal, or they couldn't hold on to that advantage when it was all said and done. Jamal Cooper gave them the lead in the 33rd minute, but Malik Jarvis equalized in the 38th. Elijah Gravesand gave them the 2-1 lead in the 62nd minute, only to watch Jarvis equalize again in the 75th. And then, much to their chagrin, the goalkeeper dropped the ball, and there was Jermaine Golston to tack it home in an open net for the 3-2 advantage. So Mucurapo are singing their way because they have survived in the Premiership at the expense of St. Augustine. So while St. Augustine plunder what might have been, Mucurapo know that they have safe passage through to the Premier Division come next year, but it must be said that they're going to have to do a lot better than they did this time around. So on behalf of the entire team, I'm Ruskin Mark, thanking you so much for being with us. Heartache for St. Augustine, but joy for Mucurapo, East Mucurapo, as they survive another year in the Premiership, beating St. Augustine by 3-2 in the decider. And they stay up, St. Augustine go down. And that's the very latest here from St. Mary's College Ground.